And now, Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Eric Ash.
Dense fog advisory for the southeast highlands, portions of the Snake River Plain. This expires at 11 a.m. This is no different from the past few days. A little bit more restricted in area because we're seeing a little bit stronger strength in wind speed this morning. So if you're driving through fog, use your low beams. Don't use your high beams. It illuminates more moisture in the atmosphere, therefore restricting your visibility even greater. And leave more cushion for more reaction time between you and the vehicle in front of you. Winds forecasted for today about 6 to 15 miles per hour, but for places like the eastern portions of the Central Mountains and the Southeast Highlands, we'll see gusts up to 25 to 30 miles per hour in the afternoon briefly. So one more day of fair weather and warmer temperatures, 12 to 20 degrees warmer than average. Yesterday, Idaho Falls hit 50 degrees yesterday. Idaho Falls has a record high temperature of 50 degrees. So therefore, yesterday, Idaho Falls hitting 50 degrees tied for a record high temperature again. The previous was back in 2018. Southeast Highlands in the 40s, 38 for Montpelier. Eastern Highlands, we're going to expect some fog in the morning time, again for the overnight hours. Also, Snake River Plain, tonight back below freezing for most locations, but still kind of warm for Pocatello and American Falls. Central Mountains in the 20s, back below freezing too, so a lot of melting. A lot of melting once again, and then freezing. If you're below freezing for most of these locations, below freezing again will refreeze, therefore creating falling, slipping hazards once more, and some driving conditions, especially if you're in higher elevations. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. Here's the forecast for Magic Valley. If you're wondering what they're expecting, we're on a cooling trend until Sunday. Magic Valley will see high winds as usual, 10 to 22 miles per hour coming out of the Magic Valley. High pressure, that's been giving us fair weather, moving east. Low pressure, very impressive circulation, very deep, is going to begin to spit some moisture into our area starting tomorrow. Pocatello has a high of 51 today. Blackfoot has a high of 49 degrees today. And then Idaho Falls, you have a high temperature of 48. And then starting tomorrow into the rest of the forecast period, we'll have two events. The first one from this low pressure system off the northwest Pacific coast here, that will bring us a winter mix for a couple days, and then widespread coverage and intensity, and snow levels will drop Friday into Saturday, snow for all locations. And then we have a second system that will appear off the coast of Northern California that will bring us some winter weather for the beginning of next week's work week. Back to you, Dan.